Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? How you doing? How you been? What's going on? What's good? How you getting it in? Body getting it funny? What's going on, people? What's going on, people? It is a day of another day that we call Wednesday. Anybody being said, what's going on, people? Hopefully everybody's doing everything as far as being safe on this day of transgenders are no longer allowed inside of the military. You know, the thing about it is that it just always seems like a personal attack on trans people. And it seems like when everybody gets bored, you know, it just seems like, well, let me just pick on them and stuff. You know, and it's amazing how people sign on to just show hate towards them and stuff. You know, but I have some good news for you in reference to trans people. Excuse me. You know, a lot of you girls like me, the trans women and stuff, a lot of times you may not realize it, but you are in high demand in reference to relationships and stuff if you're not damaged as much as me. This is going out for the girls, or basically the guys, you know, that's not as damaged as me, because basically we already know I'm damaged. I'm damaged goods. Like they say, you goods, but you're damaged goods and stuff. So the thing about it is that when you're not as damaged as me, there is a possibility of finding someone. And another thing, I don't know if you know, but there are a lot of females that are looking to date you, and they also want to have a relationship with you. Like most people, they're afraid to approach you because of the, excuse me, the thing about, you know, all the stuff we go through and stuff. And sometimes they just don't know how to approach you and stuff. And it's also reference to a lot of guys as well. You know, cis men that want to date you as well and stuff. A lot of times they feel they'll not approach you because of they still look at you as oopala, you know, and they just don't know how to do it. But the thing about it is that when you are as not as passable as far as you got certain clues that detect that you may be trans, people are looking for you and stuff. And I think a lot of times we feel as though we have to be super pass because only the super passable ones, you know, get the pass. But a lot of times guys are looking for you as well as females. Now, of course, you know, I get a lot of females that approach me and stuff, and of course I'm sure you do as well. And the thing about it is that with me is that, you know, I don't date females as of yet. You know, you never know. I never know what tomorrow we're going to bring, but, you know, always keep your options open and represent, you know, and I never know. So, you know, not saying I never will, but, you know, you never say never and stuff. And, you know, the thing about it is that I realize that there are a lot of guys that are actually looking for us that really will rock with you. But I think a lot of times it comes down to us as far as being confident. Confidence is very much important, but confidence is also very much of a key that a lot of trans women like myself seem to have lost, because we may walk around with confidence, but now sometimes our confidence gets challenged in reference to the wrong people seeing us, and it kind of messes with our self-esteem and stuff. And usually when you're a person like myself, you get messed with so much of a period of time, we get angry and we resort back into violence, or maybe, you know, even the worse. But a lot of times guys are not going to go to the gay clubs as far as the trans spots, and, you know, some guys will go, but a lot of guys don't want to go. They'd rather you come to the mutual grounds in reference to mixed clubs, you know, basically mixed night, basically gay, straight, basically those clubs and stuff like that. If you ever wonder why, you know, you can't find a man and stuff, you know, I'm letting you know where you need to go to. You need to go mixed night, where it's not just straight, you know what I mean? It's like mixed, whether it's gay and straight mixed and stuff, a mixed club and stuff. So that's something you may want to look into. The girls like me is also represented a trans man. You know, you may want to look into that as far as, you know, wanting to find a relationship. This is up to you. If you're not ready for that, then don't go. Because we already know it is a healing process as far as allowing someone in our lives and stuff. And a lot of times people understand it takes a certain level to even get to the level of a lot of girls get to. And sometimes people feel as though it's just an easy task for us, that we just get up in the morning, walk out the door, and we pay it no mind. And at the end of the day, sometimes we have to sit back and really be prepared for something unexpected. Sometimes in our mind, we make things take place in reference to a lot of things that's going to happen to us because we're very worried and we don't want to stay asleep when we have to be prepared for something. A lot of times we are trying to be prepared for something that, that's not going to happen. And I realize that within myself, God's be trying to talk to me, but, I just not there yet. And, excuse me. I probably won't be there for a minute, I just won't, because I seem to have a pattern going to the wrong men. And, pray for me, because something I recognize I have anger issues, and, it's not right to make somebody else go through trauma or stuff they haven't deserved to go through, you know what I mean? Because a lot of times, to be honest with you, a lot of guys do want to talk to you and stuff, and they kind of be interviewing in reference to relationships and stuff, but they feel as though you're a lot of work, that too many people have gotten to you and stuff, and it's not worth it, you know what I mean? And then there are the girls who finally find somebody and stuff, and he's cute and everything, they're attracted to him, and y'all just don't get along. And you try to make it work and stuff, but the fact of the matter is, you're just can't seem to get along. And there are guys out here, which I know, and some of my girls like me who are, not as passable and stuff. We know that there are people out here. But the thing about it that really gets us, I think, it is that we don't want to fuck everybody in the whole world looking for Mr. Right. And there are cis women, females, that are looking for you. And they do want to date you, so don't sleep on them, I've been approached quite a few times from females and stuff that want to date me and, take me out, Raven, can I take you out? And I was like, no, I'm just not ready yet, it's not that I never will, but I just know not me. I'm still in love with men, even though I may not like their reaction, the way they do things to me and stuff. I'm still there yet, I haven't crossed the, as reference to going back into with females, the lady pawn, as they call it and stuff. But it's just something I want to share with you and stuff. You always feel as though you're very lonely and you just can't figure out the cure of it. They are out there, and if you're looking, like I said, if you're not ready for that, don't go. But they do be at the mixed clubs and stuff, because basically they'll come up to you, they'll probably approach you and stuff, and this is reference to cis women and men. And the reason why I'm telling you is because it's been asked to me, to let you know they're out there and stuff. And a lot of you girls have lost hope and stuff. So I'm just paying for the information. It's like, meet us halfway and we'll meet you the rest of the way, And just be safe, you know me, I have trust issues, I don't trust nobody, but it is what it is. But I just thought I'd share it with you and stuff, just in case you want to get something else a shot, as far as the girls that still haven't closed the door on it completely, you know what I mean? Because every day you live in this world, and sometimes we still want to try for that hope, and even though a lot of times we feel like we need to just give up, but some of us still do want somebody. Anyway, with that said, I want to share this with you, reference to you can meet them at a mutual spot as far as the mixed club, as far as the gay, straight night, it's basically mixed night, that's what they call in clubs. So you can find a little place where they have mixed night inside the club, and you just go over there, be safe, and it is what it is. Anyway, the man said I want to share this story with you in reference to that. I'd love to hear your feedback on this. If you're the kind of person who has not given up on looking for love, you can get love in the club. Anyway, the man said I want to let you know I love you, and I want to thank you for watching Catch the Rain.